Before I proceed, I must give a disclaimer. This is not medical advice. This is not medical research. It's only a hypothetical theory, or in my case, it's just a personal opinion, and nothing more and nothing less. Let's proceed. In my opinion, uh, when a person has never had an encounter with a new virus, your body or has antibodies in each one is like a key, a specific key for a specific virus. So an antibody of a specific key has to match a specific lock of a virus. So when a match is made between a virus and an antibody key, then the antibody will replicate itself, um, and then actually will proceed with the uh, production of antibodies. Um, let's say you donate blood and you never met or never had an encounter with the virus, and you have very few antibodies uh, that fit specific viruses, and you donate your bloodstream, you donate the blood. Well, some of those antibodies, in theory, might be uh, going along with the blood you donated before they even replicate, because they have never met the virus before. You're actually giving those keys away to a different person. So let's say you have, for example purposes, in theory, let's say you have maybe 5 or 10 specific key antibodies, and let's say one of them is for a specific virus. Let's say you donate a pint of blood, and in that blood you donated is one single antibody, a specific key for the virus you're going to get 6 months later. But you already donated the blood, and that key has already went along with the blood donation. So you already gave that key away. But then 6 months later, you get a specific illness of a specific virus, but the key antibody that fit the lock for that new virus that you get 6 months after donation, uh, more likely or less, in theory, uh, you may have tougher time with your immunity system, because now other antibodies have to look for another key that matches your new virus you never had before. So in that sense, in my theory and opinion, personal opinion, and not medical advice, uh, is that by donating your blood, you could be giving out your unique antibody keys to another person before a replication starts. In other words, these single antibodies you're donating uh, are single keys. Um, Obviously, once a person gets infected and they build antibodies, they may build these antibodies for your immune system protection for temporarily, or in some cases permanent. But what I'm saying is those are for past viruses. You have past keys that have already multiplied. They have already established themselves in the body, multiple keys or multiple antibodies for a specific virus you had in the past. What I'm talking about is new viruses you have never, ever, ever encountered in your life, and they're totally brand new. So you might have 1 or 2 keys, or maybe very few keys in your body. So if you donate blood, in my theory and in my opinion, you could be giving out these dormant keys in your bloodstream that have not ever awoken or been activated. They're still dormant, and therefore they have never replicated themselves into a new virus to fight infection. So, in my theory and my personal opinion, I believe that donation of blood is a bad idea for the person donating, because they might be giving out in their bloodstream dormant, inactive antibody keys that could someday in the future be used to fight future viruses. Because remember, each antibody that's dormant, never been exposed to a new virus, is a key for a specific virus that does not yet exist in your body. They're just there just in case. What if? But if you give those keys away in the future, how are you going to unlock a specific virus to fight if you don't have a specific antibody key? That is just a theory, an opinion, and not a fact. It's not medical research. It's not medical advice. It's only a theory, an opinion. But anyway, this is my concept, invention, idea, theory, whatever you want to call it. And more likely, I could be wrong. And that is why it is not medical advice. But you never know. That's why experts should actually research this idea. At this point, it's just an idea and not a fact.